From Moscow, it's Eagle Fight Club. I'm Christian Moreno. Join us for the best action in combat sports. This is Eagle Fight Club on now.
Harley Kicks, Kurmatlı the Swan. Уважаемые дамы и господа, добрый вечер.
This is the 36th International Mixed Martial Arts Tournament. Eagle FC.
21-year-old Alexander stands at 5'8". He has a record of 1-2. Finished his opponent in that win. He is coming off a loss, however. He faces 22-year-old Magomed, who stands at the same height, has a record of 1-0. He also finished his opponent. Both fighters feeling it out, exchanging punches, maybe taking more liberties than what they should. Now this goes to the mat. Alexander ties him up in the triangle. But Magomed is not letting it out. Now he gets on top, half mount, changing to full mount, attacking. And there is Alexander trying to defend himself, but Magomed continues to attack at the ground and pound. This could be close to being over. Alexander in a very tough spot here. Magomed continues the assault. Alexander trying to spread with his legs to get out of this. He continues to defend himself. The referee very active, trying to make sure that he continues responsive. In a very tough spot, Alexander. And a lot of time left on the clock, 40 seconds. Now changing to a rear naked choke. In more trouble is Alexander. He taps. This is over. Your winner is Magomed via tap out. The rear naked choke said, thank you for coming.
Magomed Soleimanov.
Smiling as you should. You are the victor.
Give a hand to his opponent, Alexander Sosnin.
In blue is Anton. He is 32 years of age, stands at 5'8", has a record of 8-4, has finished 7 opponents, and is carrying a 4-fight win streak. In red is Murad. He is 23 years old. He stands at 5'10", 4-1, has finished 4 opponents, and has a current 3-fight win streak. Anton has to be careful. Murad has a lot of power, and he will be looking to impose himself at any point in this fight. Great knee, another one. This could be danger for Anton. He is rocked. A great kick to the head. Combination now in danger for Anton, and this fight is over. He is out of it. Your winner is Murad with a power combination that has left Anton looking at the lights. And this is really an impressive display of power for Murad. You got to give it to this guy. He came out of the gates knowing the fact that, hey, I'm not here to go to the judges. I'm here to get this solved quick, with power, with precision, and with a lethal combination as this one. Anton doesn't know the zip code of where he is right now. Even I felt knocked out by that. What power display by Murad.
Murad Ilyonov from the school of Abdulhamid Nurmagomedov.
And as said before, your winner by TKO is Murad. Go enjoy. You had quite the victory. 28-year-old Yusuf stands at 5'8", has a 4-0 record. All have been finishes. 34-year-old Sergey stands equally at 5'8", 13-8 record, has finished 10 of those opponents, and is coming off a loss. Both fighters went for push kicks here. Now great right by Yusuf, who goes immediately at it with a knee as well to the left. Now the right, but he is rocked by Sergey, who goes immediately to lock him up. In danger, finds himself Yusuf, who now defends himself back, sprawling. Yusuf now again resourcing to the great ground and pound. There's a strong combination. This could be over. There's a world trouble from Sergey as there's enough time still on the clock. Sergey needs to defend himself properly from this. Yusuf doesn't want to let go. He continues to ground and pound. Final seconds of this first round. Can he get it? And the bell rings. We have the end of a very explosive first round. These two, caution was thrown into the wind. Great punch out by Yusuf, rocking Sergey once again. And now the mouth guard even fell off of that jab. Good side punch now by Sergey. Yusuf, in this round, he has been kind of more passive. There's only 10 seconds to go. In the other round, you had Yusuf bringing it in strong. Sergey really picked it up in this round. Now he manages to pull him down, and Yusuf goes at it yet again. Was setting up for that, but very well defended by Sergey. And there goes Sergey for a takedown, late one. Final seconds, the bell rings, the match ends, and we will go to the judges. This was quite the bout between these two. Both not willing to give up. There was a lot of back and forth in who was in control. There was a lot of blows also landed by both fighters. So this was definitely a tough one.
After 3 rounds, the score by split decision. The winner, Sergey Andrade.
And there you go. Sergey is effectively your winner. And this is what it comes down to. The initial part, it really seemed like Yusuf was the one that had the better chance of winning this. But like we said before, in that second round, it really felt like the fight took a turnaround, that Sergey really took the feedback from the corner, and he went straight up into this in a different mindset, and one that allowed him effectively to take the better part of this. This is your tale of the tape. 25-year-old Kashimov stands at 5'4". He has a 10-5 record. He has finished 9 opponents. Is coming off a win. 22-year-old Vitaly stands also at 5'4", has a 4-3-1 record, has finished 1 opponent, and is coming off a draw. Punches left and right here by Kashimov. Now going for that clinch with the forearm. Locking up. Again in the mat. Same for a moment that he was going for the anaconda, but Vitaly gets out quick. Now Vitaly is getting on back of him and could have rear naked choke intentions here. He is locking it up. Kashimov might be in danger. Vitaly locking up. Kashimov getting up, however, and defending. But Vitaly does not let go. Kashimov could be in trouble tapping out here. And he taps, he taps, he taps. This is over. Your winner is Vitaly.
And the winner by chokehold is Vitaly Goldstein from Razaya.
There is your winner by submission, Vitaly. Show of respect of these two. Have fun, young man. You just pulled off a very good fight. In blue, 27-year-old Petrimov. He stands at 5'10". 11-8 is his record. All of his wins have been finishes. He is coming from a loss. 26-year-old Durkak. He stands at 5'9". 10-4 his record. He has finished 8 opponents and is coming off 2 losses. There goes a takedown immediately by Durkak. Defended well by Petrimov. He's going for the arse. See a lot of rolling here. Durkak trying not to give up the position. Petrimov trying to defend from Durkak establishing the ground and pound in the full mount. That's why he's bridging right now. But you still have Durkak on top, and he can change here to the ground and pound or again for a submission. A lot of danger for Petrimov. The strikes keep on coming. Now he locks him up again, going for the submission. And he taps out. Petrimov is done. Your winner is Durkak via submission. He was on top of his back. You have a lot of exhaustion that comes into play when this happens.
by rear naked choke. The winner, the fighter from Donetsk, Alexander Derga.
This is your tale of the tape. In blue, Fomenko. At 23 years old, he stands at 5'6", 7-4 his record, 6 finishes. Is coming off a win. Faces 28-year-old in red, Yakobenko, who stands at the same height, has a 4-1 record. All wins have been by a finish, and he is coming off a win. Good exchange here. Yakobenko has a lot of power in him. Fomenko has to be careful of not leaving an opening, because this could be lethal. And there goes a punch by Yakobenko. He takes him down, and Shadipop stops this. Your winner is Yakobenko. He put Fomenko to look at the lights. Your winner, via absolute power display, is Yakobenko. This young man, he definitely made sure of letting it know that he is here to stay. That is how you leave a mark. A statement is made with power by Yakobenko. And here are the key moments of this fight. This is where everything was done for Fomenko. The moment that punch came in, everything else was just putting gravy on it. You see the referee being very proactive on stopping this when proper. Credit to Sharapov for that.
By technical knockout, the winner of the fight, Alexander Yakobenko from St. Petersburg.
And your winner, like we said, Yakobenko by TKO. A great victory in an explosive way. 27-year-old Maxime, wearing blue, stands at 5'11", a record of 3-4. He has finished one opponent. It's coming from a loss. He faces 22-year-old Nabif, who stands at 6'1", has a 3-0 record, and all victories have come via finish. And also that he goes for the rear naked choke yet again, like he is now. And we could be again in a tap-out spot here for Maxime. Can he stand the hold? He's trying to break it. He manages to break it yet again. Good resilience. There was some power here. We obviously saw how he shook Nabif a couple of times with the blows. But once this went down to the mat, it was all Nabif controlling through and through. And this is where problems spelled out for Maxime. Now he's getting, again, Nabif on his back and going for pounding him with those punches. Changes it up. Rear naked choke attempt broken out quickly. Maxime at least proving to be elusive at various times to the rear naked choke. So good defense. Maxime is just in defense mode here. You can see how the cuts are very open now. Maxime is bleeding more profusely. And this is the point where if the rear naked choke is applied effectively, we could finally see the tap out. There's been 9 attempts so far from Nabif for the rear naked choke. Third is a charm, but in this case, Nabif will also take 10 as a charm. And he goes for the rear naked choke. Maxime could be in trouble, but again, shows to be elusive, even though all the pain that came in. And yes, he is safe by the bell, at least for the moment. Now, the biggest worry point, really, is how Maxime is going to be able to continue after that big cut. That one's going to be very tough. We're going to start a round. And if he gets that cut open again, that can just get more complicated. And at the same time, if you can barely see, it makes it very difficult, especially with someone that is having so much mat control against you. Now the referee goes to talk, and it definitely seems like this fight is effectively over. It is via doctor stoppage, a TKO.
Khabib Nurmagomedov from Makhachkala, Russia. He continues his pro career as an undefeated fighter.
This is your tale of the tape. 26-year-old Bekterson stands at 5'8". He has a 5-0 record. has finished no opponents so far. He faces 26-year-old Ramazan, same height, same record, has finished 2 opponents. Now, Bekterson continues applying pressure. Ramazan, however, using his strength to get out. He's able to do so. Now we have a breakup, and striking it will be. Now Ramazan goes for a very high knee, and he takes him out. Bekterson is out. His legs might be totally out. Let's see what the referee says. He says, no, stop. Apparently Bekterson wants to continue, but no. That is a man that is out of his senses. This fight is over. There is no chance. The doctor comes in, but this should totally be over. I do not see a way in which Bekterson can shake it off. That high knee that came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, that high knee. See what the doctor determines. But this guy seems totally out. And Ramazan, you got to give credit. He was able to pull off from that clinch spot and just respond in a way that Bekterson never, ever could have anticipated. We are awaiting for the referee and the doctor to finish assisting, but it's going to be very tough. As you can see in the replay, that high knee, it just rocked everything. I even feel dizzy, and I wasn't the one that received it.
The referee stopped the fight by medical suggestion. Winning by technical knockout. And still undefeated. Ramazan Chimaev.
27-year-old Maxime stands at 6 feet, 2-0 his record in a draw, has finished both his opponents. Faces 26-year-old Shamil, who stands at 6'1", record of 2-0, has finished also both opponents. Now, some ground and pound being applied. Maxime shaking it off. Great punch here. However, Yamalov shakes him off very quickly and goes on top of his back again. Now going for the ground and pound. The bell could save him, however. The first round ends, but Maxime has received a lot of damage, and his face shows for it. A first round that Yamalov, no doubt, came out the victor of. And he tries for a single leg, which he misses. Yamalov immediately goes for combinations and is going for the takedown. And this goes to the mat. Great punches by Yamalov. Great forearms. That's a lot of damage that Maxime is receiving right now. Oh, those elbows are so nasty right now by Yamalov. He needs to get out of there. The punishment only continues to come. A lot of damage here. And more coming. Ground and pound effectively right here by Yamalov. Continues to strike, takes some body shots in the process too. Now he gets on his back again. There could be rear naked choke coming. And effectively, he locks it up, in danger of tapping out, and he does. Maxime taps out. Your winner is Yamalov. What a victory. Effectively stuck to the plan that worked, as you should. If it's not broken, why fix it?
The winner is Shamil Yamilov.
There's your winner, Yamalov, celebrating, happy, as he should be. Congrats. This is your tale of the tape. 27-year-old in blue, Asamat, stands at 6'1", 5-1 record. All have been finishes, and he is coming off a win. He faces 29-year-old in red, Shergasov, who stands at 5'9". He has a 10-4 record, has finished 7 opponents, and is coming off a loss. Now Shergasov with a strong right that rocks Asamat. Again, that strong right from Shergasov. Now we go down. Asamat locking him up. Guillotine here, making it tough for Shergasov, who showed a lot of power. I don't blame Asamat. He really got rocked with those couple of right hands. Very strong by Shergasov. Now a good combination. Again, Asamat pounding here on Cherkasov. Now he's the one bringing it in with the pounding. Cherkasov goes for a takedown. Asamat, however, locks him up. This is how he defended in the first round. It's just in the first round he could not have a grip of the guillotine. Cherkasov was able to bounce it off. Now you see that leg. That is to try and apply pressure so Cherkasov's breathing pattern gets interrupted. Let's see what he does here, because he is in a very bad position, although his hips are kind of loose right now. Cherkasov trying to get out. Hey, he taps. Cherkasov taps out. This is over. Asamat pulls it out of nowhere, gets Cherkasov to tap, and your winner is Asamat. Wow. That was something. This is what perseverance can actually get you. Tried in the first round, didn't fully work, but hey, if you trust in your ability, go for it. I tip my hat. What a great submission out of nowhere for Asamat.
The winner is Khamzat Chimaev.
There's your winner by submission, Asamat. And he was very, very good in regards of how he approached this. The first round, he saw Cherkasov that had more power to him, at least visibly. So he definitely looked in the second round to bring things to the mat where he was definitely more effective. This is your tale of the tape. 26-year-old Magomedov stands at 5'11". He has a 3-0 record. All have been finishes. Facing 26-year-old Mamaev, standing at the same height, 10-3 record, 7 opponents finished, and he is coming off a win. Magomedov again attempting the single leg. Now this finally gets to the mat. A tie-up here with a triangle by Magomedov. No positioning here for Mamaev to attempt defending with the punches, at least not from the ground and pound position. Mamaev being locked up by that triangle. Magomedov so far has done a very good job in this first round. There is 10 seconds left to finish it. Now this goes to the mat again. Magomedov seen with intentions of going for the heel or toe hook. Now he's getting punched. But Mamaev continues to land punches. Now using the hammer too. That's a great elbow by Magomedov. But still, he's continuing to get pounded by Mamaev. 10 seconds to go of this round. This is about to be over. Mamaev definitely the attacker in this one. And this is over. Both fighters showing respect to each other.
The winner by unanimous decision is Rasul Abayev. Give a hand to Shamedi Khan.
This is your tale of the tape. Paulo, 32-year-old in blue, stands at 5'9", has an 11-4 record, has finished 10 opponents, is coming off 2 wins, faces 26-year-old, standing at 5'11", Sajid, record of 17-2, has finished 12 opponents, and is coming off a loss. Now Sajid being the one trying to look for a takedown here. And this goes to the mat. In an uncomfortable position right now for Paulo. You have the stronger fighter finally getting the upper hand, getting the positioning. There's a lot of time left on this round, 30 seconds to go. Strikes coming in from Sajid. If Sajid gets loose, the ground and pound here could perfectly end Paulo. And now Paulo getting hit hard again. Paulo barely able to do a thing right now. Saeed is handing out a lot of damage. With this pressure and those punches, Paulo could be about to be ended in this fight. He's in a lot of danger. You barely see him reacting. The referee could be close to stopping this. That's a lot of power going in these punches. His position is possibly the only thing saving him right now, but in a very bad spot. Now Saeed getting on top of him. He's trying to look for that rear naked choke. If not, he can settle in for the ground and pound. In any way around, Paulo continues to be in a horrible spot. The referee taking a look that Paulo is defending himself. And you can see the face of Paulo. That tells the story. He is getting annihilated right now. A great kick, and also a punch that rocks Paulo. Another couple of punches. Saeed applying pressure in the cage. The high knee. Paulo seems with no life to respond to any of this offense early on. And Saeed leaving nothing to imagination, trying to finish this as quick as possible, as he should. Paulo just trying to stop Saeed in any way possible. In a way, this triangle delays, in some ways, the inevitable. When you see that face, you got to give credit to Paulo. Any common person would have given up long ago with this type of damage being inflicted. And Saeed, even though there's little time left on the clock, he still wants to go for the finish. He's trying to lock up on the submission now. Let's see if Paulo can actually stand on this. Paulo resisting. He might actually be about to fade out. The referee checking on him. Sharipov is checking. He might be about to fade out. He taps, he taps, he taps. He is gone. He is done. Your winner is Saeed. And this was the road to the inevitable. The type of damage received by Paulo, you can only praise the fact that he withstood as long as he did.
And your winner by submission victory, rear naked choke, Saeed Isagakoye.
There you go, your winner via rear naked choke, Saeed, after a very dominant display. This is your tell of the tape. 25-year-old in blue, Leonide, stands at 6'1", has a 4-1 record, has finished 3 opponents, is coming off a loss. He faces 30-year-old in red, Vladimir, who stands at 6'4", 11-5 record, has finished 10 opponents, and is also coming from a loss. A great punch here by Timoshenko, showing he has power too. Good push kick by Dyneko. That left is very nasty by Dyneko. Timoshenko goes again for the takedown. But a very good defense by Dyneko. The corners are extremely active. Timoshenko showing intentions of going for that takedown again. Dyneko prefers to standing and striking this out. Dyneko going forward, checking in for his offense. He strikes with a punch and he takes the lights out on Timoshenko. Timoshenko is down. Dyneko sends him to look at the lights. Timoshenko is out. Wow, what a power finish. And you see Timoshenko was going for it. That great side punch just takes him out. We had established Dyneko has a bunch of power. And he just caught Timoshenko totally off guard. Timoshenko showing some power too, but just being outmatched in that department. He tried to take this to the mat, but Daineko was totally sure that he wanted to keep this in striking position standing. And he had all good reason in the end, because he did accomplish a magnificent knockout, as displayed right here. It's been another great night here at Eagle Fight Club. We hope you've enjoyed it and will join us again for the best in combat sports. You've been watching Eagle Fight Club. For all of our fighters and producers, I'm Christian Moreno. Good night.